Okay, happy Saturday to everyone out there. Are you having a good Saturday? Have you just maybe just starting your Saturday, or maybe you've been up and about for a while? But we're gonna try these. Now I'm gonna try to figure out how to fix this. They say it's a simple fix to where it'll show the proper way all the time. But see, how does the camera really know? Maybe I want it to look like this. You know, how does the phone know that? But the selfie mode. When you film a selfie or when you do this, always does this. So I had that on my list to call the phone company and ask them for help because I'm doing what they say to do on here and it just doesn't work. We're gonna try these Quest products. I've tried their coffee drinks. Speaking of coffee, I'm drinking coffee. That's not one of theirs. Theirs is like they had like a kind of like a vanilla one. I did a video back there, but Quest, I noticed does a lot of things with snacks, sweets, that kind of stuff. Now this one is a 2 gram net carbs. This has less than 1 gram of sugar. So what do they sweeten it with? Let's see here. Protein. It has real butter. It was cocoa butter. They use sucrose, cellulose gum, something, I don't know. A lot of stuff here. I'll put it back there so you can see in case you want to capture it. One muffin has 200. Oh, I didn't understand what these are muffins. The reason I'm doing muffins is someone asked me, do you always eat the same kind of thing for breakfast? She said she gets bored with always eating like a low carb cereal for breakfast, or I guess on the weekends she said she has enough time. Like she has a Monday through Friday job to make herself like ham and eggs or whatever. She's probably about 80 years old, so maybe when she was a child or growing up, maybe somebody, probably mom, was making breakfast. We're having pancakes and bacon this morning before school. We're having, maybe it was oatmeal, maybe it was malt oatmeal, maybe it was something like that, some kind of a hot cereal. Or cold cereal, I don't know, but she just said that she just gets tired of eating the same thing every day for breakfast, and she doesn't like to skip breakfast. So I was thinking, well, yeah, that's kind of me too. Here it talks about what's your Quest. It's backwards, of course. So turn your head around. Whoop, it'll be right, I guess. But yeah, they said that the photo. So I always ask, does it look like the photo? They said that this is a simulation, an illustration only. So they already put it out there. It's not going to look like that. But let's go and take a look. 200 calories. We'll see how long it keeps us full. The thing about this, I had to take medicine here. Well, I should have taken it about 10 minutes ago. As long as I take it 4 times a day, it doesn't really matter when. But I think there's 4 of them in here. Don't eat all 4. It's funny because they put on there, I think, if you eat all 4. Yeah, 200 calories if you eat one. 780 if you eat them all. I guess one has a little bit fewer calories, right? And it tells you about if you eat the whole box. So don't eat the whole box. Don't get that hungry, okay? So it's important not to skip our breakfasts or any meal, because we don't want to get to the point where we get low blood sugar. And then if we get low blood sugar, man, what are you gonna have to do? You have to eat a bunch of sugar. Then you get high blood sugar. You'll go normal, or maybe up and down a little bit like this, and all of a sudden, oh no, I'm getting low blood sugar. Eat a lot of sugar. Oh, I'm getting high blood sugar. Then you're fighting that for a few days. So Quest. Now, do they make other products? Do they make meals, frozen meals? Do they make like a snack, maybe like a jerky or something that's not sweet? I don't know, because I don't go to a store, to check to see where they sell. You call this number to find out where our products are sold. They used to say that in the old days. Now it's check online. But I didn't go out on a quest for Quest. I just was at a store, grocery outlet, and they had those. So usually if grocery outlet gets something, like if it's milk, it's not like that. Milk or butter or bread, it may not be a closeout. But other stuff, it's going to be a closeout, and they're only going to have it for a short period of time. So if the bread is on a closeout, it'll be like, it didn't really work out too well for them, so they got rid of that. If you go back that way, you'll see me talking about bread. I did one last night talking about bread, the sourdough bread I got for making the patty melts. Had I had that bread that I have right now, the sourdough bread that's keto, that might have been, 9 carbs versus whatever it turned out to be. So let's go and open this. We'll see what it looks like. We'll see. Oh, they'll follow us at On a Quest. So maybe if you want to do that, then you can know about their products. I do the post office today. I kept thinking it's today's Saturday. I don't know why. It's Friday today, and this will be out tomorrow. Well, I'm talking about Saturday already. So while you're watching this, I wish you a happy Saturday. Here's what it looks like. The actual, it looks okay. I mean, it doesn't look like miles from being that it's a chocolate chip one. Yeah, it looks actually pretty close. Kind of bumpy. I mean, kind of slanted, but we'll see. Smells like a muffin. They always have that joke about cow poop. It looks like cow poop. It smells like cow poop. Whatever. Good thing I didn't step in it, or I don't know. Or I don't know. Anyway, so this is what it looks like with its clothes off. Let's try it. And it's good. Being that I'm diabetic, I don't eat a lot of muffins, of course, so I can't really compare it to much of anything. I say it's good. If I say it's good, it's good. No, it's good. A lot of people like blueberry muffin, or some people have an issue with their tum-tum when they eat bran muffins, or some people like bran muffins, I guess. I like raisin bran. I like the raisin bran without the sugar or the flakes. I like that before I discovered I was diabetic. And I can't find a keto raisin bran. I'm sure there's a store out there that sells a lot of keto. Maybe if I went to a health food store. But I figure if I went to a health food store and a box of cereal at Walmart or at grocery outlet for keto is $8, how much is it going to be at a specialty store? A lot of chips. Not chocolate chips, but if there was an item, let's say raisin bran, and you can't find a low carb one anywhere, and you want raisin bran, you may think, okay, I'll pay $14 for a box of cereal. If you look at that, if you have a box of cereal and that milk, and it has 6 meals in it total, with the, let's say with the milk being, you're at $17, but you get 4 meals, so you got to divide that to see basically how much you're spending. It does look like a lot when you can get a box of generic Fruit Loops for $1.99 or $13 or $15 or $16 for the keto one, but it does a lot of chips, and it's good. It's good to have it with coffee. But do you have Quest products? Do you eat any of theirs? How much was this? Someone was asking what? This is $2.99 there for 4 muffins. So once again, I'm just having a muffin and that and coffee. Divide that by 4 breakfasts for that. Pretty good deal. But do you eat the Quest products? If you go back that way, you'll see me trying Quest, a bottle of Quest coffee, cold brew or whatever. Coffee, not even cold brew, but cold in a bottle coffee. So I'm on a quest to get more subscribers. So please beware. I'm on a quest. If you can please subscribe, that would really help me out a lot. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Of course, people always focus on subscribing because subscribing is one of the 2 steps to become monetized subscribers and watch hours. I have the watch hours. I have enough subscribers to be monetized. It's just my percentage is very low. So please help with that. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Do you have any quests? Do you eat muffins? If you eat muffins, do you eat keto or low carb muffins, or do you eat regular muffins? What do you do? What's your quest? Are you on a low carb diet, a low calorie diet? Maybe both. Maybe you're on a low sodium diet. Maybe you're on a low fats diet, that kind of stuff. I don't know. So anyway, let me know let me know about your quest. Take care.